What's up, Focus family? This your boy Positive Vibes. I'm back with another one, and today I'm coming at you with part one of a part two series of what to eat and what not to eat. Part one will be, which is today, what not to eat. Part two will be what to eat and why. Okay, so first off, I want to say, okay, the body thrives in the alkaline state, and diseases thrive in the acidic state. Okay, so with that being said, the food that we eat dictates the pH level of our body. We're either acidic and diseases, and we're prone to disease and coldness and sickness, or we're alkaline. In an alkaline environment, no disease can possibly live in that at all. It just can't survive. Okay, so with that said, I want to talk about pigs. Okay, pigs, pork. All right, as we all should know, or as we all know, that is the worst animal to eat. That animal is the worst animal to eat. Now, that animal actually is made up of three different animals. That animal, the pig, is genetically engineered. It's a genetically engineered animal comprised of a bobcat, a muskrat, and a hyena. I didn't even know that. I did research and was like, what? Blew my mind. Okay, and you want to know what else, y'all? Look, if you pour Coke, like pop, on pork, raw pork, and let it sit, you know maggots is gonna start forming, and it don't take that much time at all. You would think it 24 hours, and you leave that in there 24 hours, your house would be filled with maggots. Like, it's that serious, right? But okay, so I also learned that pork can't get rid of any bacteria or any pork can't get rid of any kind of bacteria or 99% of tapeworms. Did you know that? That's crazy. So tapeworms or parasites, matter of fact, they can't even get rid of none of that, and you eating that. You know what I mean? Oh, you think you cooked it out? You ain't cooked it out. Okay, so then also what I found out is when you eat, this is a wild fact right here though, y'all. Look, when you eat meat, well, the blood of another animal or the blood of the meat that you eat, you know what I'm saying? You're digesting that animal's frequency. So 9 times out of 10, when these animals die, they're in a single file line, and they going in there to get killed. Just one after the other, one after the other, right? And they're watching this. So you think they're not full of anxiety and depressed, scared, fear, right? Now, what's the leading health problem of Americans today? Probably the world. Depression, anxiety, right? That's crazy. You're adapting that frequency, so you're prone to being more depressed. You're prone to being more scared, more fearful, more anxious, have more anxiety. That was a good one right there, right? Okay, so also meat is being injected with. I found out meat is being injected with steroids and other cancerous chemicals, right? That's crazy, and that's like animals, you know what I mean? Okay, and then actually, what I found out was fish. Now, fish are filled with mercury, and the water that they 9 times out of 10 are grown in, or not grown in, are living in, their environment, is full of toxins and full of, and then you got to think about it. It's around the world there are companies and people pouring stuff into this water. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, your fish coming out some unclean water. You know what I mean? Like, you clean stuff out of nature. It came straight from nature. You clean it off. You know what I mean? You clean the fish off. But they live in that. They breathe in that water that's full of toxins and, you know what I mean, chemicals. They breathe in that. So what you think is in their body? That, you know what I mean? So you digesting that as well. Also, you're not supposed to eat bottom feeders at all. The Bible even says that religions are totally against bottom feeders. You wouldn't eat an ant, you wouldn't eat a roach, you wouldn't eat a mouse, right? Well, I mean, sorry, some of y'all might, but but no, You know what I mean? That's just not everyday thing that you would do. You know what I'm saying? It's not what people do. You know what I mean? But uh, you wouldn't eat that stuff, but you eat shrimp and all of that, and they eat. That's what they. And then if the water is contaminated and already exposed to all kind of chemicals, right? Think about how much of that falls to the bottom, and they're eating that. They are the worst to eat out of all. You know what I mean? Out of all fish, right? Okay, so now we gonna go to okay. Another fact I found out. Um, people are people feel like, oh well, I gotta eat meat because of the protein, the source of protein, right? But I found out that the strongest animals in the world, the biggest animals, the strongest animals, don't eat meat at all, family. They don't. And so, okay, now, and also a lot of the animals that we do eat, like the cow, horse, um, they they give us a large source of protein, right? Where do they get their protein from? Plants. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get it from. So why is we going through the middleman and not just straight to the source, which will be the plant? So okay. So I found that out, right? Okay, but let me see. Okay, we got past that. Okay, dairy. Dairy. Now, dairy breaks down into. Okay, let me say this first. Mucus is not completely bad for the body, okay? Mucus is not completely bad for the body, but too much of it is really bad, and is the basis of all diseases. All all diseases, right? Okay, so look, dairy breaks down into the body as mucus, right? And that's bad for you. Okay, too much of it is bad for you. Okay, high cholesterol. Dairy is, high cholesterol. A big ball of cholesterol is what it is. Like if you eating eggs, stuff like that, cholesterol, high cholesterol, cholesterol. You know what I'm trying to say, family. So I don't know why I'm tongue-tied on that one. But anyway, starch also. Starch is man-made, and it is not living. Starch is actually a chemical that's in potatoes and rices, certain rices, and even in some vegetables. They contaminate this stuff with starch. So starch is not good to eat either. Starch is bad for you. Okay, bleached foods. You need to stay away from bleached foods. Foods that say white rice, white bread, stuff like that. You get what I mean? Like they gotta let you know it's bleached, but because that bleached food and stuff has no nutrition value at all. And it's also known that one of the most acidic grains is wheat. So if you're eating bread of that, you know what I mean? If you're eating bread of that, it'll kind of be better to find another alternative, which will be, highlighted in the next video. Table salt. Everybody knows salt is bad for them. Salt is bad for you because it retains water. It retains water, which in turn makes you fat, and it also makes you have high blood pressure, which in turn makes your heart work harder. It has to make your heart work harder. That ain't good. You don't need that, right? Okay. Boom. Okay. Also, fried foods, family. Fried foods is the greasy fried foods are causing you acne. They're giving you high cholesterol. It releases free radicals into the body, which later on down the line causes cancer. It's known to clog up your arteries as well and make it hard for blood to circulate through the body. Okay, so them French fries and that fried chicken, gotta stay away from that, family. Pops. Pops has high fructose corn syrup. That is terribly bad for you. Terribly bad for kids. All of that. It's an artificial sweetener, which causes high blood sugar, and in turn causes diabetes and makes the pancreas. It makes the pancreas works a lot harder. Okay. If you say that it's diet pop, just know that means there's more salt added to that, and there's more sugar added to that than normal pop. Okay, they doing that to cancel out for something else. So just know that, family. We gonna wake up and we gonna get our health right. Okay.